Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. Had to come tap in with LUV real quick, man.
Straight up, straight up.
And this one of them crazy situations right here we got today, cause like a nigga went to school with you and shit. And I come in the studio, so when I come in the studio and I run into niggas like, damn, I went to school with this nigga and I already know your name and shit like that. But it's like, okay, I know this nigga from school. I didn't really, we ain't had no issue with nothing, but we wasn't partners in school and shit like that.
Sure,
but we knew recognize each other from the schoolhouse, and I see you and this bitch working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I see you fucking with the clothes and the fashion shit, and then you tell me, I said, oh, you fuck around with music too? You was like, yeah. And then my boy Ski say, this nigga a whole artist. So I'm like, okay, I ain't know that. Well, let's lock in then. And you was with the shit, so by you being with that shit immediately and not, oh, well, let's wait till Friday or let's da-da-da-da. You right on the spot in your zone. Let's get it in. Yeah. And that right there made me take you serious, because if you would have told me no when I asked you to do the interview, I wasn't gonna fuck with you no more. Or I was gonna try to charge you. Just being honest. I'm just keeping it real on here.
Real shit.
That's how I rock. That's how I rock. You know what I'm saying? So you kept it solid. Now we locked in, man. Introduce yourself to the people. Everything like that. Tell them where you from. All that.
Okay, what's going on? It's your boy LUV, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the north side of Houston, Texas, by way of West Tampa, Florida, you know what I'm saying? Been down here since I was 10, so I'm Florida born, Texas raised, you know? I like to catch these vibes on this music, man.
Yeah.
For real.
For sure, for sure.
I got Lamb coming out in January, you know, I got a single Mona Lisa out, you know, that's on all platforms, iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, everything, you know, tap in with me.
Tell them exactly what they gotta tap in to go get this Mona Lisa joint, like this Mona Lisa single.
Okay.
What they gotta spell. Yeah.
You go on iTunes, you know, spell out Mona Lisa, MONALISA, you know, and then the name L.U.V.
Okay.
You know, that's my name. You know, that's what I go by. LUV stands for Love, Unity, and Vision. You know, that's what I stand for.
For sure, for sure. So how long you been really, okay, let's talk about growing up. What was growing up on the north side like for you? Like just growing up in North Houston, you know what I'm saying? And going through your daily program, your daily routine, and daily demonstrations and things like that.
You know, it's kind of crazy. You know, when we first got down here, you know, I was 10 years old, so you know, being 10 years old, coming to a whole new city, I ain't got no family out here except my parents and my brother, you know what I'm saying? So it was just crazy, just starting to meet new people and stuff like that. Yeah. And you know, it was a lot of craziness coming up on the north side. Yeah. You know, a lot of craziness, a lot of, you know, been around a lot of shootouts and different things like that. So, you know, it's crazy coming up on the north side.
For sure. You see a lot of different shit, man. And that shit wild, bro, because it's like, as a kid, like for me, a nigga ain't really realized shit till I got older that it was just like kind of different. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like fucked up or bad. Like I don't feel like I had the it's like a nigga seen both sides of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So as a kid, it's just everyday shit, you having fun, but then when you get older, like, damn, niggas was really on that type of shit. Yeah. And the shit be different, man. It be wild as fuck, but, you know, we hear shit, we did our thing. Nigga older, nigga made it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga stayed out the way. And so did that inspire you to kind of like start fucking with music? Was you always fucking with music, or what made you start fucking with this creative shit?
Man, you know, I've been doing songwriting since I was about 8 years old.
Okay.
So I was about 8 years old, I was doing songwriting. I come from a musical family, so, you know, my pop sing, my brother's a performer, my sister played the violin, my mom's played the piano, you know what I'm saying? So I come from a real musical family, so, you know, naturally I gravitated towards, you know, my strengths, which was music, you know.
Okay. So you jumped into it. How long you really just been like, okay, I've been recording music all the way, just recording?
Man, it'd be surprising. A lot of people think that I'm new, but you know, I actually been recording music for real since about 2008.
Okay.
You know, since about 2008, that's when I dropped my very first mixtape.
Okay.
And you know, I've been consistent. You know, I had a time period where, you know, life changes come. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm back 100 and I'm consistent with it. I'm getting things going and letting people know who LUV is.
Okay, that's love. That's love. I respect that, dog. Cause I know it's up and downs in this shit, man. Like, niggas think you get in this rap game and this shit easy. Niggas think anything is easy. Cause a nigga might make it look easy, but right. You got a lot of niggas who be having shit to say behind the scenes and back here, this and that, and they not doing shit though.
Right.
You feel me? This shit is hard as fuck. What I'm doing the interview is hard. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not easy. Niggas think this shit be easy. So for artists, it's so much that come with it, and most importantly, the most hindering thing is the fucking money.
Yeah.
You got to have the money to invest, bro. You got to have the money to pay for studio time. And even so back then in 2008 when you was doing it, as opposed to now, because back then, nigga, the internet wasn't as like fruitful as it is now.
Right.
So it wasn't easy you couldn't really shop around for different producers and engineers and cameraman and things like that. That shit was way higher back then.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, niggas can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it was way more expensive in 2008 than it is now.
It was. Much more expensive. It was much more difficult. You really had to be skilled at every part of the process.
For sure.
There was a lot of people putting out poorly mixed records at the time. Poor visuals, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody was just trying to get it out the mud because it wasn't everything wasn't so accessible.
Yeah.
Everything is a lot more accessible now.
For sure, for sure. So, you talked about the hardships of the game. What is something else you think that's real difficult with this shit right now? They're trying to, get that vision that you got out there to the people and get the people to accept your vision and what you trying to put out there for the world. What do you say? What would you say is like really the hardest part of that shit for you right now at this present time?
I think the hardest part for me right now is the staying on course. It's a lot of changes that happen in the game. People drop music consistently, vibes change consistently. So you have to maintain that same kind of consistency with your artistry, but you also have to keep your originality. So, just making sure that I'm not leaning too much towards what I hear or the evolution of what I'm hearing and evolve on my own terms.
For sure. For sure. So how you feel right now about the whole music H-Time scene, how that's going on? You got all type of artists coming out. We got rappers, street rappers. We got a little wave of like the harmonizers, you know what I'm saying? R&B type wave a little bit going up. You got different types of levels and flavor coming out of Houston right now. You know what I'm saying? So how you feel about the whole scene that's going on right now at H-Time?
Man, I love it. I love the scene that's going on right now. You getting to hear different people's stories. Everybody always hears the stories about folks from Houston. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always hears the statistical stuff, but now you get to hear people real stories.
Okay.
You get to hear people real stories, and I'm glad that I have an opportunity to be able to step in the front and add balance to another side of the story.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I like differences in H-Time, bro, because a lot of our artists, like our mainstream artists right now, or the artists that got the most biggest names, none of them sound alike at all.
Right.
And I don't think that's been put out there enough. Nobody, our top main artists out of H-Town right now, not one of them sound the same.
Right.
Sauce Walker don't sound like Maxo Cream. Maxo Cream don't sound like Sauce Walker. Neither one of them sound like Meg Thee Stallion. Now one of them sound like Travis Scott. And nobody for damn sure don't sound like Lizzo.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
For real.
You see what I'm saying? Nobody spoke on that.
That's big fact.
That's creativity.
Yeah.
That we've been having out here.
Exactly.
And it been slept on. This is a motherfucking melting pot right now in H-Time, bro. Niggas gotta go and get it understood. But, me not being a rich nigga or a popular nigga, my opinion doesn't really matter to people a lot. But I study this shit. This is what I do.
For sure.
What nigga came on here and said what I just said, bro?
Nobody.
Cause I study this shit for real. OTB Fastlane sound like anybody I just named?
Nope.
Lil Jeremy sound like anybody I just named?
Not at all.
These are top artists coming out the city right now, right?
For sure.
Now everybody got their little camps, Sauce and them, they Rizzo, Peso from G County. Niggas got a little influence through Sauce, but
Right.
Our branches of top niggas ain't sounding the same right now.
For sure.
Young Al sound different.
Everybody.
Propane. Everybody got their own fucking sound got the name right now. So I love it. I love this Houston shit to the max.
Yeah,
and I want to see everybody out here win. And I cannot forget Young Road. Young Road don't. And if it be long money, nobody sounds alike in Houston right now, bro.
Right. I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
I saw a Young Road video.
Yeah.
Like he had posted up on Instagram probably a month ago.
Yeah.
And boy, it was such a breath of fresh air to hear more different stuff coming.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like we just consistently coming with artists that just have a new sound.
A whole new sound.
And
bro.
it's one of the best things that's done happened to the city in a long time.
For sure. And I'm with it, dog. So let's get into that Mona Lisa track that you got out, man. What made you get out here and create this vibe for the people? Like what was the inspiration and what was going on in your life that made you say, I want to do this track and I'm gonna call it Mona Lisa?
Well, me, I thrive on, art. I thrive on art. I love art from fashion to music to painting. I'm in love with art. So, I just wanted to give people something that they can catch an easy vibe to where I can, take them somewhere.
Got you. And you into fashion. I see you creating fashion pieces in here.
Yeah,
because we ain't gonna give them that. We ain't gonna give them too much of that exclusive. And nothing like that, but that's for sure, man. You doing it all around art.
Yeah.
So right now, in the game, to me, like I say, I always ask every artist this in every interview. You know what I'm saying? A big part of the game, because you can get hot as fuck and you be stuck at this one level and not stuck. Your process is going, but it's slow down. You want to get to that next level. And sometimes to elevate, you got to collaborate. You know what I'm saying? That bring different eyes to your shit. It creates another wave and a sound that can get you to their spot. Who would you say you would want to collaborate with? Like y'all can do a song together, y'all put y'all styles together, and that shit gonna go up. You feel like it's gonna do something. If just by you being a fan of their sound and their style, and you just feel like, man, if I get on something with him, it'll mesh well with my style.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah.
That's a good question right there.
Yeah.
Who am I rocking with right now? I definitely rock with the baby. I
Okay,
definitely
the
rock
baby.
with the baby right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like the vibe that he brings. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'm really digging Meg. I'm really digging Meg's style. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I got to keep an H-Town on that.
Yeah.
She has a delivery that I hadn't heard in a long time.
For sure.
It's real confident, you know what I'm saying? And I'm real
sure.
confident when I create my records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely a couple of people that I would rock with. That's that I like their sounds. I like the new innovative sound and where they're going with things. How they have fun with the music.
For sure. I'm with that. So. With me too, dog, one thing I like to see is that consistency. Like, the consistency be the key to the game to me, dog. So what you got planned for the future? What's, you want to have this shit as a fashion and rap thing and just all around art. So what you gonna do with it in the future? What's up next? What tapes you got coming? All that.
Okay.
Tell them one more time what's coming so they can know. We gotta tap in with this. They gotta know you serious out here. You feel me?
For sure. Yeah. I got a company called Ghetto Flower Child. Ghetto Flower Child is my entertainment company.
Gotcha.
Ghetto Flower Child is a conglomerate of fashion, music, film. And I plan on growing this empire to be really big. Right now, stepping up for the future. On Friday I have a new single that's gonna be dropping called Too Much. That's gonna be some heat. That's gonna be some real heat.
We ready.
In January, I'm dropping LAM. LAM is an acronym. It stands for Leave All Malice Behind.
Okay.
LAM is really going to be a dig into my life. A little bit of my story.
Sure.
So that's definitely gonna open some eyes and really give people another side of me and they'll get an opportunity to kind of see my perspective on things.
Yeah. For sure. Hey man, y'all tap in, give them your Instagram one more time.
Man.
All that, man. Streaming platforms, everything. Go
For sure. Man, the Instagram is theartist_LUV. That's THEARTIST_LUV. You know what I'm saying? The new single out right now is called Mona Lisa. You can grab that off iTunes, Tidal, Spotify. You can Shazam it. You can do all of that. You know, go ahead and peep that. And this Friday I will be dropping Too Much. You know what I'm saying? Too Much is going to be a huge single that I plan on launching a video to in January. So keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open for me and Ghetto Fly Child. You know, you're going to be hearing a lot about Ghetto Fly Child in the near future.
For sure. We tapped in, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, Urban Politicians TV. Follow me on Instagram at UrbanPoliticians_Big Ant and also at Urban Politicians TV, man. 1000. Tap in with us.